But anyway, this book, it's called Winning, and it really focuses on Tim Grover. I guess he was like a real personal strength coach for both Michael Jordan and also the late Kobe Bryant, right? And so why it piqued my interest is because when you really look at these two individuals, right, it was more than just a title. It was more than just like a game. It was genuinely about being the absolute best that you could be in a particular sport, a particular craft. And I think that's rare because there are a lot of us who tend to opt and do just enough, right? Just enough to, you know, maybe hit the minimum quota, just enough to get by for that month, right? And it's very tempting to do because there's so many different distractions, and it teaches you about distractions. It teaches you about, you know, the game of winning, how winning is not, it won't forgive you, it won't ask for your permission. Winning will always be there. It's going to demand your attention. And so anyway, it goes into many various chapters. The chapter that I just listened to in the gym, it was called Winning Isn't Heartless, but You Will Use Your Heart Less, right? So I like that. What he was talking about was when you're dedicated to achieving something or winning something, oftentimes you're going to be put in a position where you are using emotions to determine your next action. And right now it applies because right now a lot of us are seeing the rates go up, or, you know, business is dwindling down. You know, it's not easy to fund 20 loans in a month or 5 or 10, you know, depending on whatever platform you have. And we kind of get bogged down by the tedious maintenance actions, right? Like your calls, your follow-ups. It becomes almost redundant. And it becomes very easy for us to say, oh man, it's hard, I'm burnt, I'm overworked. And what that's coming from is it's coming from your emotion. It's not coming from logic. Now I know there's a saying that, you know, people buy with emotion but then justify it with logic. So it's contradictory because in a sense it's saying you need to make decisions and react based off of logic and stick away from emotion. And that's what he's referring to, being heartless. And he began to break it down. He said thoughts become emotion. So it all starts with thoughts, right? The thoughts in our head. So the thoughts in our head could be, oh, this market's hard, or oh, this market is changing, or oh, you know, money's going to be very hard to accrue and accumulate and close deals in this type of, you know, atmosphere, or oh, my manager or my company's not giving me the leads or the resource support. And so it all starts with thoughts, but those thoughts create emotions, right? And so those emotions then create a reaction. Get it? And then the reaction will then create an outcome. So it goes thoughts, emotion, reaction, and then outcome. So why is that important? Well, that's important because number one, like me personally, right, in my own story, over the last, year and a half, I've kind of gotten away from the discipline of treating myself and taking care of myself. So much so that I changed physically. So I've gained some weight, my shit's jiggling and shit, and, you know, clothes don't fit as good and easily as they used to. If you can relate with me, God bless you. But at the end of the day, you know, we have a choice, and I could just look at it and create like thoughts like, all right, well, f it, I'm 40 years old, I'm married, I don't need to look good anymore. But it's not about that, right? Because then that creates an emotion of like, yeah, man, f it, right? Dad bod till I die and right? What I'm saying is it would create a reaction, and it did. And my reaction was, you know what, f it, I'll just lose weight later. And then what we do is we push it out, we procrastinate it. And the outcome obviously is that you just dig yourself deeper and deeper in a hole. Now, there's one statement that he said in the books. He said, the price to pay for success may seem like a lot, may seem very expensive, meaning, you know, you're going to be spending a lot of time, you're going to spend a lot of energy, you're going to spend a lot of discipline and effort towards reaching that path. He said, so the cost of winning may seem very expensive, but wait till you get the bill if you do nothing. That shit hit me deep, bro. I had to rewind it back like I was listening to Eminem track. If you reverse engineer it, your outcome, your reality right now is the byproduct of how you reacted. It's a byproduct of the actions you took. And those actions are also the byproduct of the emotion you felt. The emotion of you want it bad or you're okay in settling, right? And all that, reverse engineer, came from your thoughts. So get your thought game right, pimpin'.